Mike McCool here. I'm in the Royal Examiner studio with Sam Barber. Sam just seems so strange. Samantha Barber, and she's the president of Reaching Out Now.
Yes.
And you got so much stuff going on. I don't know where we want to start with.
I know.
But the first thing we want to talk about, because it's quickly tomorrow night, since this is a Monday, and this is happening on Tuesday, at the Samuels Public Library, there's having a big event, kind of like an internet
focus group
Right.
workshop where, as Mike said, my other hat, I'm the Director of Community Engagement for People Incorporated, which is a community action
Sure.
agency for Warren County. And we were asked by the state to get information for the state to really begin to not just provide okay, you have access to online, right?
Right. It's like getting your cell phone and no one knows how to use it.
And don't know exactly. So we're collecting information where it's okay. Now you have internet access. What do you do with it? Improving. Do you need a computer? Do you
Sure.
need a cell phone? And then how do you use it? How do you get onto government websites and be able to navigate that? So we're more or less collecting information on how that is necessary and viable for
Okay.
individuals in our community.
So they can set up some sort of training or educational programs.
exactly.
See what the needs are first.
Yes.
So it's like a survey type
It is.
organizational meeting, pre-planning meeting.
Pre-planning meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
And that's happening where? At the
So
library?
it's happening at the Samuel Library tomorrow at 12. There's giveaways, there's food.
You want everybody to come. You give away food.
I want, because we can't do this without their voice.
Sure.
Our community is our voice.
Okay.
And in order for us to really send back the information, so of course we're taking this
Sure.
very seriously. So in order to send back that information to our, to the people that are doing this, we need the voices of our community. So tomorrow at 12, Samuel Library, please go out and share your thoughts, your ideas.
Do they have if they don't come to this meeting, will there be other ways for them to participate in this, of surveys and get online?
Yes.
How they'll use the internet.
Yes, there are going to be other, and I can definitely share that information with you.
Okay.
We're actually covering 16 different regions to do this.
Oh, wow.
So we're from Loudoun County to Page to Clark, Frederick County, Warren County, Shenandoah County, Manassas Park, Prince William. So yeah.
They put the right person in charge of this because she knows how to reach out. You like how I did that?
So we're excited.
All right, we'll keep pushing this as we go along. Also, there's something happening on May 27th. This is a little closer to home for you.
Yes,
so why don't you tell us what's happening on May 27th?
So May 27th is our annual Safe at Home Community Day, where, again, we raise money for the Harley and Hire Scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Harley just a little bit over a year ago to suicide. And we're also supporting the House of Hope this year. And it's a fun day. We live in a sports town.
Sure.
And we have an amazing stadium. So why
That's where
not?
you're going to go, right?
That's where we're going to go.
Okay. All right.
And we're again this year focusing on our past, our present, and our future. So our Little League players are going to be playing. The team from Roger is going to pick a team from the Little League plethora of teams.
Sure.
And the varsity Skyline baseball team, and students from a mixture of students from varsity and JV from Warren County.
And they're going to be playing the Little League kids. That's an even match. Probably the Little Leaguers will win. No, I'm just kidding.
So that's the second game between
Okay.
Warren and Skyline.
Okay.
And the third game, which was the most fun game last year, was the alumni. So if you've graduated Warren County High School or Skyline High School from 2022 back, you are eligible to sign up to play in the alumni game. And
I hope
Yes.
the emergency, the fire and rescue is there with their ambulance.
I'm going to be working with Crystal to make sure, and Kale to make sure that we have, people on
stretchers available. Yeah.
Yes.
It's so funny as we get a little older, we think we're still like in high school and we start to do stuff and you know,
Yeah.
Sam was just coming up the steps and was huffing and puffing, and
I sure was. Like, oh my gosh,
right
I can
behind
make,
me.
I can make, I can make
So yeah,
it.
it sneaks up on us before we know it. There's tons of stuff going on in our community, so we'll put a push this out here for the little get together tomorrow at the library. We'll
Yeah.
see what's going on there, and also about your Safe at Home. You were just on the river this morning, so people can check that out as well. The River 95.3.
Yeah.
They had you on, and Jen Avery's put a little video together for you. We'll try to share that as well.
you.
So we'll get the word out because this is a great work. Safe at Home. Is this put on by Reaching Out Now?
Yeah, that is put
Okay.
on by Reaching Out
Okay.
Now every year.
So it's right. You've done it before. So.
Yeah, we did it last year, and it was a great success. We had over 500 people attended last
Wow,
year.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little thank you for Sam. Her baby is graduating this year.
Yes, he's graduating. We're just so proud of him.
He's a baseball player too.
He is. He
Yeah.
is, and he's going off to play at Shenandoah University, and he's going to be studying engineering. And it was an easy decision for him. He had gotten
Right.
into Virginia Tech Engineering School, and maturely he came to us and he's like, "Mom, I think I want to stay close to home." And
Right. And he got a scholarship, I think, from Rotary.
he was one of the recipients of the Front Royal Rotary. I think the one that touched his heart most, not that all of them weren't amazing, but he also received the Brody Michaels scholarship as
Right,
well.
right.
He received that, and he was one of them who received the Little League scholarship,
Yeah.
and the Elks as well.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
we were at the Warren County High School awards ceremony, and there was over 75 scholarships handed out, and we had winner Kibler in the other day. She won 11 of them, or received 11. I know that winning is not
Yeah,
maybe the right
yeah,
word,
yeah.
but she received 11, and like she said, if you don't apply, you don't get.
That's true.
And
That's
so we
true.
try to encourage all the students that these coming seniors for next year, get out there and start applying. If you think you qualify or almost qualify, work a little harder, get your community service in. They really look for that.
They do.
And I
They
know
do.
your son's big in that because you
Yeah.
kind of tag him along with everything you do. But the community service makes a difference. They expect the education to be there. And you don't always have to have a 4.0 average to get
No,
these things.
you
So
don't.
if you're a hard worker and you have a good attitude and you help your community, you stand a really good chance of getting literally thousands of dollars. And
It is, and the school system, the Warren County Public School System makes it so easy. There's some applications that require an extra essay.
Sure.
But you have over 35 scholarship opportunities. Again, the amazing community
Sure.
that we live in. It's like a Common App,
Sure.
Warren County Common App scholarship application, and you answer 2 questions, you fill out all your information, and you pick the scholarship that you want to apply
Right.
for, and you turn it in.
Yeah.
And the counseling office does everything else.
Yeah.
So it's you really taking a weekend
yeah.
and hopefully, getting a scholarship, to help you in your future endeavors, whether it's
And the ones
Yeah.
some of the students, and I've talked to some of the organizations, and they said the essays they write, and they want a truthful, heartfelt,
Definitely.
sincere, and these kids do write that out, and they pour their heart into it, and
They do.
those are the ones that always a backstory,
Yeah.
but that's what sells. I mean, and I hate to say that, but it's the story that gets you there. It's your life experiences, and if you're willing to share them, it comes out. So.
Right, and that's one thing I know that we sat down and we taught Sammy is that these are individuals that are giving you money, and it's not just sitting down and scribbling. My name is Sam Barber, and I go to Skyline High School. It's meaningful, when he wrote the essay for, and he interviewed with the Rotary. It's like be open in sharing your story. Be open in
Sure.
sharing that. At one point in time with a very bitter divorce, we were almost homeless.
Sure.
And you working hard and with Brody's scholarship, it's like, don't be afraid to share your heart,
that's right.
and
Put it out there.
And that's what he did.
Yeah.
And that's what he did.
And you learn a lot from that, don't you?
Very true.
I think he'll learn, and you'll look back 20, 30 years from now, and he'll say, boy, my mom was smart, Well, there's tons of stuff going on in our community. It's busy, busy, busy. This next week we have the Wine and Craft Festival. We've got this Safe at Home thing. We got Memorial Day right after this.
Yes.
We got 3 or 4 Memorial Day events going on in our community. We'll have the high school graduation this week.
Yeah.
We'll be live streaming those on the 18th
That's
and
awesome.
19th, so that's great. So if you can't get there, or send a link to your grandparents and
Which I will
things
do.
like that. And they
Which I'll
watch us.
do.
I mean, we got 1,000 views on that thing. It's amazing. We've been doing that, and I think we think it's a great community service because we do it. But I think it does touch a lot of people. Something nice about seeing your kid walk down there and pick up that
Definitely,
diploma,
yeah.
and it's great.
Yeah, and
Sometimes say, I didn't think they'd do it. I didn't make it.
And one amazing thing about May 27th that with this recognizing, Harley's legacy and Nathan Jenkins
Right.
as well. It's also Mental Health Awareness Day for athletes,
Right.
which is May 27th. So we're really going to be focused on truly not just the baseball, but as a community, how important it is for us to work together for our kids to feel safe at
Right.
home.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're excited.
And give them life lessons that and they need to do. So much stuff is built around this mental. We are what we think.
Yes,
And
very true.
and we need to get our. Well, I always say no stinking thinking, and not that that's a mental illness, but you know what I'm saying. It's and you because it starts leading to depression, and next thing you know, it just keeps snowballs.
It does. It does.
And you think there's no way out,
you
and
you
there's
do.
always a way out.
They always, Mike, I'm living proof, because I'm a suicide survivor. And so I understand that pain, but I also understand that when you do reach out, as I think the thing is so many people are afraid to say, hey,
Sure.
I'm hurting,
Right.
hey, I need help. And now coming on the other side of seeking that help, of seeking that support, of being surrounded with the right people, I so want to admonish individuals who are watching that there's help
Sure.
out there. No one's going to judge you because no one judged me on the other side of
Right,
this when I
right.
came out of
They
it. So,
say
yeah,
that's unlike your name, reaching out. But if you reach out, there's somebody there to help catch you.
there
Always,
is.
they're always somewhere.
Always.
Just keep reaching.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get struck down once. The more no's you get, the closer you are to a yes.
Yes, look at Starbucks. They applied for a loan over 260 times,
Right.
before.
Sure.
And now they're a powerhouse,
That's right. So just keep
so, yeah,
asking and
keep asking.
and share your story with people. There's people that will help you.
It is definitely a testament to. It's not cliche, share your story.
Sure.
It's powerful, and share where you are.
Yeah. Sometimes we think the world is kind of, not. Yeah.
I know.
It's not, but there are people. There's good people out there, and
There
most
is.
people are good.
Yeah, I believe that
That's
too.
great. Thanks so
Yeah.
much, Sam.
No,
I really
thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.